In today's class, we will discuss the topic of knitting. Knitting is a centuries-old craft that continues to captivate and inspire people of all ages and backgrounds. It's not just about creating garments, it's a form of expression, a way to relax, and a means of connecting with others through shared creativity. Whether you're an experienced knitter or a complete novice, there's always something new to learn and explore in the world of knitting. Understanding the basics. At its core, knitting involves creating fabric by interlocking loops of yarn using special tools called knitting needles. These loops, known as stitches, form rows and columns that make up the fabric. By combining different types of stitches, yarns, and needle sizes, knitters can create a wide variety of textures, patterns, and designs. Types of knitting. There are two main types of knitting: weft knitting and warp knitting. Weft knitting, which is more common, involves creating stitches perpendicular to the direction of the yarn. This type of knitting is used to make most hand-knitted garments and accessories. Warp knitting, on the other hand, involves creating stitches parallel to the direction of the yarn and is typically done by machine. Tools of the trade. To get started with knitting, you'll need a few essential tools. 1. Knitting needles. These come in various materials, lengths, and sizes, and they are used to create the stitches in your knitting. Straight needles are commonly used for flat knitting, such as scarves and blankets, while double-pointed needles, DPNs, and circular needles are used for knitting in the round, such as socks and hats. 2. Yarn. Choose a yarn that suits your project, considering factors such as fiber content, weight, and texture. Yarn comes in a wide range of colors and textures, allowing you to get creative with your designs. 3. Notions. These include items such as stitch markers, tapestry needles, scissors, and measuring tapes, which help you keep track of your stitches and finish your projects neatly. Getting started. If you're new to knitting, start with a simple project such as a scarf or a dishcloth to practice basic stitches like knit and purl. There are plenty of tutorials, books, and online resources available to help you learn the fundamentals of knitting. As your knitting skills grow, explore diverse techniques like lace and cables to elevate your projects. Join knitting communities for inspiration and camaraderie. In conclusion, knitting offers boundless opportunities for creativity and self-expression. From warm jumpers to delicate shawls, let your imagination flourish. Happy knitting! Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.